Oh shit. Vegeta Sensei. You gotta add the sensei to it now. Anyway, after a little disagreement, it was what you call him, Champa and Beerus going at it. Cabba finally steps into the ring. Finally, we seen that he can go Super Saiyan later on, but we didn't know how, right? Um, they fixed the ring. They made it bigger. That way, it'd be less chances for ring outs and shit like that. Basically, made it the way it should have been in the first place. Cabba steps into the fucking ring, and then Yamcha, he wants to be funny, and he's funny as hell too. He said that Cabba reminds him of him when he first met Goku. Get the fuck out of here, man. Everybody was laughing. Like, what's my man Big L? Remember his song? You think you nice as me? Haha, you was a funny nigga. That's Yamcha. That's what Cabba should look right at him and say, haha, you was a funny nigga. That's what he should say. He should start laughing and pointing at him. Yeah, I remind you of you. Yeah. So also he noticed something. Cabba doesn't have a tail. Now, I'm not sure about that. They said that Yamcha said he may have gotten it removed. Then one of the Universe 6 gods. Oh man. Basically Drake. The Universe 6 gods, one of them said that the Saiyans in Universe 6 took a different evolutionary track, meaning they evolved differently. Now, when he said that, I thought maybe the Saiyans from Universe 6 don't have tails. I'm thinking that maybe the tail might be the source of why Saiyans are evil. When they turn into those great apes, when they have tails, they can't control themselves. They're going around destroying every goddamn thing. Maybe the Saiyans in Universe 7 evolved to have these tails, and the tail, I'm not saying the tail necessarily just makes them evil, but them becoming evil is associated with the tails. They didn't gain the tail. There's not. They probably the Saiyans on Universe 6 probably aren't as ferocious as the Universe 7 Saiyans, and they didn't need a tail. They didn't need to turn into great apes and stuff like that. I'm thinking the Saiyans from Universe 6 never had the great ape forms at all. But maybe he got his tail cut off, but I doubt it. Maybe so though. Who knows? Now, they get into the ring. Cabba, he starts doing the same thing Vegeta did, and I was like, "Oh shit, is that the traditional Saiyan stance?" And that's what Vegeta thought. He said, "Oh shit," he said, "He got his stance just like me." The whole thing, all that. That's what Cabba was doing. I like that because I said, "Man, has Vegeta been fighting traditional Saiyan fights so far?" Because we really didn't know. We didn't know for sure whether he was a traditional Saiyan fighter yet. But I thought that would help verify it until we seen him getting his ass whooped and he pulled off a Gauntlet gun. Now, in terms of physical strength and whatnot, he's on par with Vegeta. Vegeta even said it. He said, "Damn, you just as fast, just as strong in base form." But he started losing stamina, so his stamina is nowhere near Vegeta. But in terms of just the strength and the speed, he was able to keep up with Vegeta. In terms of shooting off those attacks and whatnot, they seem to be on the same base level. That was good. But that when he did that whole attack, the whole Gauntlet gun thing, I was thinking, damn, maybe that's not traditional Saiyan, traditional Saiyan battle or the particular martial arts, because then I thought maybe Kappa just wants to be like Vegeta. He's copying Vegeta, and it turns out that's the case. Now, could what I said before really still be true? It could be, but we have no evidence to say that it does. So I'm going to sit there and say that that's not traditional Saiyan stances and what. If they would have said that, man, I think that would have been great. I think they should do it. Why not? That Vegeta that would go together with Vegeta whole character. That would fit right in. But another thing is when the guy said that the Saiyans took a different evolutionary road or whatever, I was thinking maybe their Zenkai is different. You know how when Saiyans they almost die, and when they almost die, let's say they take a bag of dope and they use that, they OD, and they almost die. The next time they take it, it won't make them OD. That's how the Saiyans in Universe 6 work. They evolve like roaches. Basically, they are worse than Project Roaches. That's how the Saiyans in Universe 7 are. They're Project Roaches. Something happened, they come back. Now in Dragon Ball GT, they went overboard with it. Whereas anything that happened, they were just able to. Whereas in canon material, it wasn't always instantaneous. It was either near death. If it was instantaneous, it was really near death, and it was at the beginning, back when the power levels were a lot weaker. I'm guessing at this point in time, it's not going to make as big of a difference, but we still know they can evolve while they're fighting and whatnot. Next time they fight, they'll be stronger. They always do that. So that's their Zenkai. I'm thinking that maybe with the universe, I'm going to keep doing this too. I'm thinking with Universe 6, with the 6 gods, their Zenkai might be able to copy other people's techniques. I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe that's just Cabba's whole thing. Who knows? But I'm thinking, and I'm gonna keep annoying y'all by doing this, that maybe their Zenkai is, instead of just coming close to death and evolving, they can evolve by watching you. They can do the whole what's my man name? Kize thing from Corko No Basket, where he could just watch you and he could just do it. Once he see it done, he could do it. Cabba was able to do that. Other people did it. I think Krillin did it with the Kamehameha. So, but his wasn't perfected. But Cabba was doing pretty good. I think his name Cabba, like cabbage. I think it's Cabba. But he seems to be the opposite of Vegeta. But I think that he's supposed to somewhat represent Vegeta for Team 6. But he might not be the Vegeta of their universe. It might be a Vegeta. I think the Vegeta of their universe might be the king. Because Vegeta is the king of Saiyans. Despite him saying Prince of Saiyans, his dad's dead. The king of Saiyans is dead, which makes the prince the next king. Vegeta is the king of Saiyans. And that might have been what they was hinting towards when Cabba said, oh, we have a king on our planet, and he's similar to you. That might be the Vegeta. And Vegeta said, oh, I would like to meet him. That might be that universe's Vegeta. Now, anyway, Cabba, he says, I don't know how to go to Super Saiyan 7. I mean, Super Saiyan 7. God damn, we ain't nowhere near close to that. Shoot, Super Saiyan Red might be the next one. I don't know. But what happened? Oh, he says, I don't know how to go Super Saiyan. I need your help. Can you train me? Vegeta was pissed. He said, you're a fucking Saiyan, and you're begging for this help in the middle of a battle. I'm supposed to help you? Beerus and Champa felt the same way. They was looking like, what the fuck? You want to help your own enemy? So Vegeta didn't like that. But at the same time, his Saiyan pride says, I want all Saiyans doing good. He wanted everybody doing good. Basically, Vegeta's like the Bernie Sanders of Saiyans. He said, I want all my people sitting, all my bitches love me. That's how he felt. That's how Vegeta said, all my Saiyans love me. I like that, you know? And he actually started whooping Cabba's ass. He went Super Saiyan, whooped his ass. And he said, I'm going to destroy your planet. I'm going to rape your wife. I'm going to rape your children. He said, I'm going to kill your family. He said, I'm going to go in your refrigerator and drink all your Kool-Aid. You know, I'm Bruh Man from the 6th floor, or from the 5th floor. He said, I'm going to wipe out every last single thing. He said, I'm going to shit on your grave. And Cabba just went off. As soon as he heard that, he said, did you just say you're going to drink all my grape Kool-Aid? And he went off. And he finally went Super Saiyan, right? And he was able to keep up with Vegeta. Then Vegeta was smiling the whole time. And I had goosebumps. Like right here. All this was lit up. This looked like a Christmas tree right here. I had ornaments and everything on my arms. He was smiling. He was like, yes. He even wants Saiyans from a different universe to get their weight up. And that's been Vegeta since day one. So when we seen that, we finally got to see it. Vegeta's love for his own people in this way at this match. This is the first time they ever did it. That's why I think this was a great episode. I'm going to say right now, I gave this episode a 5 out of 5. We never seen Vegeta do this to this degree. Period. Ever. Not once. And then on top of that, Vegeta can relate to Cabba asking for help because he finally came and said, I got to put my pride to the side just a little bit in order to really be more prideful in the end. Don't get it twisted. He's still Vegeta. In order to get the training that he needed, in order to finally take down Goku. So he kind of understood where Cabba was coming from. And when we seen the smile on his face and he was getting beat up, he was like, yeah. He said, go ahead. Give it to me. Oh my God, that was good. And then he told Cabba, and Cabba went back to base form. He said, go back to Super Saiyan. At will. He said you need that anger. He said when you build up that anger and that energy like that, that's what's going to make you go Super Saiyan. And Cabba was able to do it again. But it makes sense for me. It makes sense for me that Cabba could do it so quickly because Cabba was way surpassed Goku and Vegeta in terms of base form. He's close to Vegeta and Goku in terms of strength and speed and base form. So he crushes them back in the Frieza saga. So what that tells me is he was this close from becoming Super Saiyan anyway. He was their legendary Super Saiyan anyway. The problem with the Super Saiyans in Universe 7, they were so hunky-dory, so happy-go-lucky, they couldn't tap into that energy they needed in order to be able to go Super Saiyan, right? I don't think that the anger is the only way to go Super Saiyan because Trunks went Super Saiyan and Goten went Super Saiyan. I don't think that families got threatened when they went Super Saiyan. Goten went Super Saiyan back when he was training with his mom. I'm thinking that it's also just your sheer willpower that helps you. I need to win. I got to do this. Basically, if you're in a tough enough battle or you really need to, you say, hey, I got to go head up with this motherfucker right here, right now. I think that might help you go Super Saiyan. You don't necessarily have to be angry, but I think that's the way Vegeta did it, and that's the way he taught it to Cabba. But I think that is a part of becoming Super Saiyan, but I just don't think it's 100% necessary. I don't think it's 100%. I think you could use it with sheer willpower too. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you can. So anyway, he got done training Cabba, right? And then he says, good job, right? Go Super Saiyan Blue. This was one of the best parts of the episode. Hit was sitting there unimpressed the whole time, right? And he's like this. Vegeta goes Super Saiyan Blue. Hit popped. He went like this. This nigga popped like this. He never opened his eyes. He could sense power levels, obviously. He popped up, opened his eyes, and he was like, whoa. He said, I might have a problem. And then, as soon as he did that, he looked over at Goku. Goku been looking at Hit because he know that Hitman, he's a beast. He knows it, right? Hit looked at Vegeta, and the funny thing about it was Hit is smart. He's seen that, and he says, wait, Super Saiyan Blue, and I like the fact that they're starting to call it Super Saiyan Blue now because that's easier and it makes more sense. Super Saiyan Blue, and he said, well, if Vegeta can do it, maybe Goku. And he looks up at Goku. That part had me dying. I was like, oh, shit. My arm lit up again. I had Christmas ornaments all on my arms. Anyway, He looked up, he popped, he looked up at Vegeta, at Vegeta, then he looked at Goku, and then Goku looked at him and says, "That's right, I'm blue too. I'm blue, man." That's basically what Goku was saying. He was looking at him like, "Yeah, motherfucker." That's what he was doing. That part was lit. That part was off the chain. So then he knocked Kaba out, right? And Super Saiyan Blue like that, like it was nothing. Now Vegeta's 3-0 right now. And then he goes get Kaba. He tells him, he said, remember that pain. Basically, let that be your driving force to break past and get to Super Saiyan Blue. He wants his fellow Saiyan to go to Super Saiyan Blue. Oh man. That was off the chain. And he woke him up and he told them, he says, yo, he said, all that begging and shit, get that out your head. You got to grind for what's yours. He said, don't forget your Saiyan pride. And Kaba was like, he said, thank you. He said, I'm going to become just as strong as you. And he slammed the jug. He said, motherfucker. When he did that, I already knew what Vegeta was getting ready to say. Goosebumps again. My arm looked like a mountain range or something like that. It was just all these bumps. It was just like a mountain range. That's how I looked. He says, get as strong as me. Then Kaba says, or not. That part was kind of funny. Then Vegeta says, get stronger than me. You don't ever try to settle. He said, get stronger than me. And then he said something that made him seem more like Vegeta. He said, of course, I'm not going to let you. But your goal should be to get as strong as possible. Kaba also mentions that he needed to get stronger because there was a few enemies or whatever that he had to fight in order to protect his people, and he got to level up. So now that he gets his taste of Super Saiyan Blue, now that he's got that taste in his mouth, Kaba's gonna be a beast. Then he turned around and says, Saiyan pride, huh? He said, we got a king on our planet who got that type of pride. I wonder how strong the king is. I'm thinking the king probably stronger. He just never been Super Saiyan. But now that Kaba can go back and tell him, yo, this is how you go Super Saiyan. And there's another level surpassed this. I think Kaba went straight to Super Saiyan 2. I'm pretty sure he went straight to Super Saiyan 2. But period. But the point is, that part was great. They built on Vegeta's character. It went right along with everything he ever did. I mean, it just fitted him, and that battle was just off the chain. It wasn't a good battle in terms of it was a lopsided battle, but the storytelling that they did with that, oh my god, the development they had for Kaba and Vegeta and the Saiyans, this was the best fight in Dragon Ball Super, and I think this might be the best episode in Dragon Ball Super. I got to give it to him. This episode was lit. I kept doing that. I kept doing this the whole episode. The whole episode, that's what I was doing. Goosebumps. And Vegeta said, I want to meet this king, right? I'm sure when he meet the king probably gonna be and he probably gonna be Vegeta, like King Vegeta. The reason why I'm thinking that King Vegeta is gonna be Vegeta, I don't know, I'm not sure, because if he was really just regular Vegeta, I would think that Kappa was like, damn, our king, you're our king in university. I would think he would say that. So I'm thinking that maybe he doesn't look like the king. Yeah, he looks like King Vegeta, but not by. But I think they look a little bit different, but by enough where you wouldn't say that that's him. I'm not sure. I don't know. But maybe either the king is his dad or him. But either way, the king in Universe 6 of the Saiyans, he represents them. He represents Vegeta. Anyway, after that, Vegeta's got to face off against Hit. The first thing they said was Hit wants that ship. That's what he really wants. That's the reason why he's participating. But what got me interested was when Hit looked at Vegeta, then looked at Goku, he looked back down. He wasn't concerned that much. It surprised him, but he still thinks he can take him. And Hit is smart. So not only does he think he could take Vegeta, He thinks he can take Vegeta and Goku and Monaka. He thinks he can beat all three, knowing that two of them is Super Saiyan Blue. So Hit's got to be strong. And then Champa said he ain't even worried. He says 3-1, but I got Hit. Hit makes hits. When I seen that, I was goosebumps again. All this Christmas ornaments, Christmas tree, it happened again because I was like, damn, Hit must be strong. If he's going up against two, they know they can sense power levels. They know how strong Goku is. They know how strong Vegeta is. They don't know how strong Monaka is, but they pretty sure that he's somewhere around that level, maybe a little bit stronger. They already know that. And he's ready for all three of them. Goku's got to get back in there, so we know Vegeta's going to get whooped. But that was off the chain. But the thing that makes sense in this episode, why would Hit? He's so powerful. He can have anything he wants. Well, he can have most of the things he wants. Why would he participate just for that ship? Easy. He can go to any of the 12 universes within a day. That's going to bring his business up to the next level. He's a hitman. He gets paid for what he does. That little bit of money that Champa was offering is chump change compared to that ship. The cube, like Hitman, I think it's Hito or something. Hit. His business is probably only within a few planets, within a few solar systems, because it takes so long traveling. But if he gets that cube, he can get to anywhere in his universe within an hour? And then he can go to other universes. So potentially he can go to other universes anywhere in any of the 12 universes within, let's say, 3 hours tops. That means he could take jobs, the best hit jobs from any of the 12 universes at any day. Within one day, he could be there and get the hit and get all the money that he wants. He would be unstoppable. That would be the greatest thing for him. That would take his business from here all the way up to here, from the galaxies to universes within a day. So that's more than worth it for him to fight. The build-up in this episode was off the chain. And did you notice Hit still had Frost knocked out, or froze, whatever his name, Frost, I think his name, Deacon Frost, still had him knocked out. Episode 5 out of 5. Damn. 5 out of 5. I think the biggest thing was what Vegeta was what they did with Vegeta, and then after what they did with Kappa, and then they did that with Hit. Showed how he wasn't concerned after seeing he knows Goku can go Super Saiyan Blue, and he's still not concerned. And Champa still feel like we still got Hit. Hit is probably going to be stronger than Monaka. Why? Because Monica Lewinsky, he's got to fight Hit after Hit fights Goku and Vegeta. Hit is probably the strongest one. Oh my God. I still haven't watched the episode, so I'm out of here. He said, I'm out of here. After seeing me go off, you probably got to go there. Don't, but I still have love for you, Mean. Don't hate me. I understand. Okay, there was already a Super Saiyan Red, the Beerus fight. I know, no, that was Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God was the red one, the crimson one. So bad review exposed. That's not Super Saiyan Red. He probably gonna be Super Saiyan. We got Super Saiyan Yellow. Maybe Super Saiyan God's gonna be considered Super Saiyan Red. Maybe. So we got Super Saiyan Yellow, Super Saiyan Red, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Violet. I don't know. Super Saiyan Orange. Those probably come up. Mean, please do a live reaction to the 90-minute Walking Dead tonight. Please, we want it. Of course. Wait, live reaction? I don't know about live reaction. Maybe I should. You know what? I might do it. Okay, come on, Mean. Drop Terraformers now. Chibi already exposed season 2 as bad with censorship. Yeah, I kind of seen it. Okay, I saw it. The new Boku no Hero anime is what's going to get you views this season. I'm thinking about doing that. Okay, why not just say Super Saiyan God instead of Super Saiyan Blue? Because Super Saiyan God is the red one. Super Saiyan Blue is different. Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So there you have it. Okay, you're gonna check out Boku no Hero. I'm at least check it out. Okay, you still haven't said what you thought about the recent Dragon Ball Super ending. Dragon Ball Super ending. Oh, I didn't watch it. I jumped right off. I didn't know. Thank you. I'm going to check it out now. Well, when I get back from work, it's still better than Super Saiyan God. Yeah, that was crazy. That shit is just too damn long. Everybody, as soon as we seen Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, we all said Super Saiyan God 2 or Super Saiyan Blue. I think Super Saiyan Blue is the best way. It's easy. It's easy to remember. It got a nice ring to it. Super Saiyan Blue just got a nice ring. It's just a better way to do it. And I think the people that make, whoever's in charge of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, with all of them pretty much knew we got it right with this one. Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, damn near forgot about the regular Super Saiyan God. Right. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm getting ready to be broke. Late for work because of y'all. But this episode was just that good. It probably was the best episode. To me, it's the best episode in Dragon Ball Super, hands down. There was a couple good ones in Dragon Ball Super, but I don't think any of them is touching this. The Vegeta fight was second best, and it wasn't. It was just good. This fight was just off the. It was just the best one, hands down. It crushed all the other fights in Dragon Ball Super. It just crushed them. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace.